So I came into it this morning, a friend of mine just passed me this. I'm guessing it's a Switch Joy-Con. You can see there's still life in it. There you go. But for whatever reason, this has become detached now. Having had a quick look at it this morning, we can see the ribbon cable is still intact, which is good. It doesn't seem to be any serious damage inside. So what I'm going to try and do, what I think I should do is probably open it up. That way I can reseat this properly, and then I can also put it back in rather than try and force it back in. Only things I can really see in there is there's a very thin wire on that battery terminal. So I just want to make sure nothing's happened to the other one at the same time. But anyway, I've had a look on the back. It simply seems to be 4 tri-wing screws. So give that a go. I've got the tri-wings here. Looks like the smaller type will probably do it. Maybe the larger one. Yeah, the larger one's going to fit a little bit better. Right, let's see how well or awkwardly these are held together. So that seems relatively straightforward. So that comes out there. So as we can see, so you push button on the back. That just simply seats down on the contact there. All pretty straightforward. So that's probably as far as we need to go to get access there. We can see that everything's okay in terms of that wiring. It's interesting because that wire from the negative just go over the top of this one, but it seems to be okay. So now that we've got that open, hopefully I should just be able to use my fingers to reseat it. If not, I may need a pair of tweezers just to give me enough kind of lateral support to push it in. Yeah, I think best thing to do is a pair of tweezers on this one. I'm just thinking a pair of the flats tweezers might work a little bit better, or maybe even something like this. Seems to be taking. Don't want to like damage the contacts or kind of push any together and create any shorts. I would say at this point that's okay. Now obviously what we can do is we can test between, maybe just take a couple off. We can probably just check continuity on one, just as a quick dip check. So we can put the continuity on here, and then I'm just going to pick a point here, and we should only get some readouts from one pin on this far side. Yeah, so there's 3 different pins from 3 different ones on the other side, so that gives me the warm and fuzzy that everything seems to be okay there. So what we'll do is we'll just reseat that ribbon cable back inside. You'd expect that to be a little bit more flush, but I'm guessing on the switch there's something that slides in there because I can see there's contacts in the end, so maybe that's just how it goes. And then what we will do is, so there's something there, we'll just put a little blob of super glue just on the other side. Nothing crazy. So let's pop that in, and as the super glue is drying, we'll pop the tri-wing back in. Right, so without a reference one, yeah, I'm just looking, you know, at this kind of bit where it sticks out. I'm wondering, does it go any flusher? But if it did, then you couldn't really get that section in there. So I think that is how it sits. Obviously the thing seems to be lighting up here. All the buttons are still okay, so I'll pop that back to my friend and see if that works out for him, and I'll let us know at the end of the video. All the best, take care, and see ya.